Good evening, everyone. My name is Gladys Osaige. I'm going to be your favorite host on this Round Table Talk show. For the next 30 days, we are all going to be having different guests that's going to be coming on Gladys Osaige YouTube channel. So if you're watching this anywhere, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to get more inspiring stories, more educative stories, spiritual stories of how people have been able to move from their challenges and turn their challenges to become a triumph stories in their life. So my amazing, wonderful guest, okay, she's not here right now. She's gonna come up. Boss Lady Chino, my favorite Boss Lady Chino, all the way from Dublin, Ireland. She's gonna come here and share an inspiring story. But before she come in, I just want to give recognition to my wonderful participant in the house. Thank you so much, Mr. Efrain, Mrs. Martina, Miss Kewe, Miss Linda, Miss Felicia, Miss Aya. Thank you so much, everyone, for gracing this occasion with me. Please, if you can go to the YouTube channel and just share this live stream across to your social media platform, it will be of great benefit for us to have more views. So, for those of you that just subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. Thank you. I do not take your subscription for granted. I am really, really so grateful for you subscribing to my YouTube. Guess what? Gladys Osaige has 1,000 subscribers and we have over 5,000 watch hours. Wow, ready to partner with YouTube. I'm ready to partner with YouTube. So now let's go. Let's go. So just to kick off with this subscription and just to just to share my gratitude with my subscriber, I want to bring you this amazing, wonderful Mrs. Chino Tuwolawi. She's going to come in and share her exciting story. Miss Chino, thank you so much. I was actually looking for you. Where did you go?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the internet is playing some gimmicks.
Okay, by the way, you look so beautiful. I love your suit. So nice.
Thanks a million.
Okay, looks like you're breaking. Yeah. Okay. So tell us, who is Mrs. Chino Tuwolawi? Who is she?
Yeah, thanks very much, Gladys, for having me on your show tonight. I am most grateful. I do not take it for granted. So yeah, going to the question, Chino Tuwolawi is married. She's married with 3 kids, 3 beautiful ones, a boy and 2 girls, and I reside in Ireland. So for those that don't know, we're streaming from Republic of Ireland and precisely Dublin. And I'm a believer. I'm a minister of the gospel as well. I believe in God Almighty, and also I work as an accountant. I'm a qualified accountant, and I actually work in a multinational company as a chartered accountant. And by the way, I also have a side income, a side hustle, which is what part of the things I'll be talking about today. And I only just started this last year, and I was actually compelled to start as a result of the pandemic. So you'll be hearing more about today's show. Thanks very much.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Some people will say thank you. Some people will say a few things about pandemic. Like for the next 30 years of our life, we'll always remember 2020 because it actually changed my mindset. I think maybe if not for the pandemic, I don't think we would have crossed paths. I don't think so. I don't
No,
know. I
no.
don't know. Maybe you might not even give a thought to this amazing thing that brought us together. So just going into the questions for today, so now, you've done a quick introduction. You're a pastor's wife and you're a pastor yourself, and you've talked about that you're a Christian as well. So, if you can relate to us, for me, I'm a Christian. I'm a mom of 3 boys. I'm a director in my great company. I'm a CEO of Optimal Lifestyle Network. My mission here on YouTube channel is to empower and lead others to freedom and success. So, why did I choose that motto? So many people need to be empowered. Not everybody can have that will to lead themselves. Some people want other people to lead them. And being born a leader, and I've decided to help other people to give them some insights regarding how they can get freedom. Freedom in their health, freedom in their well-being, freedom in their mindset. So many people are still living in the 90-30, the slavery world in their mind. But the purpose of this channel is to bring different guests, different people to share more light on how you can break free from that thing that have held you bound for the past maybe 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. By the time you finish this, you come into this channel, your life will never remain the same. Now, the next question I want to ask you, what lessons can you learn from the current situation? What lesson can you
Oh,
learn
wow.
from the current situation?
I suppose every single individual should actually have a take home from what has happened recently, globally across the world. The pandemic, hit everyone below the belt. It was less envisaged. I really doubt anybody had envisaged this. And if for any reason anybody envisaged this, we didn't know the in-depth of what the pandemic was going to bring. So as a result of this pandemic, I would say there are pros and cons as a result of the pandemic. One of the pros would be the awareness of technology, awareness of internet. I suppose prior to now, a lot of us were on the internet, but the efficacy of the internet was more apparent and more visible and more powerful during the pandemic. And again, a lot of people lost their jobs. Companies were shut down, streets were shut down, people were at home, working from home. And for companies, for individuals, we didn't think this was, going to be very effective from the onset. But I would tell you, it's been very, very effective. It's been very successful. Many people have been able to multitask, do so many things, of which I am also one of it. So the lessons learned from this, in a nutshell, would be like, first of all, the importance of an extra stream of income. Residual income cannot be overemphasized, because for those who were like having their 9-to-5 job without an augment, a residual income, they were hit more below the belt, because that was their last hope. They less anticipated that there was going to be the pandemic, and what that meant was that they were thrown off the ladder, and some had to go into debt, some had to go into depression, some went. A lot of things really did come up as a result of this. So I suppose the importance of extra stream of income was more aware. And I suppose that's why for me, that's why I'm having this conversation tonight, because the pandemic gave me that room, gave me that more, ability to multitask and to do something else to bring extra stream of income, for which we're talking. That's what we're advocating tonight with the company Juice Plus. Yeah.
Wow. Did you say Juice Plus? You just mentioned the word. Oh, wait, they were not supposed to know. She's so nice. She can't wait. Wow. So thank you so much. So if I was going to answer that question for myself, what lessons have I learned during this current situation? Or am I still learning? We're still in learning process, because this current situation just made me to be more open-minded, to increase my ability to learn, to be coachable, to be hungry. This current situation have really taught me about family too, because family is over everything. This current situation have actually brought me and my kids together. So I'll just tell you, before the pandemic, I used to work long hours. And if I tell you that I didn't know when my first child actually said mommy, first started talking. I was not there. Like someone told me, oh, Shalom said, mama, dada. I was like, did he say that? I was at work. I was at work when he said that. I didn't know when my first child take that first step. I wasn't there. My second child, the same thing. My third child, the same thing. And
wow.
I was like, what I have right now with this great company that I partner with I'm Miss Chino, we partner with. If I knew about it, 2015, when I had my child, when I first had my first child, I would have jumped on it if I knew. So, but 2015, what was the difference between 2015 and 2020? Mindset reset. Mindset reset. So, what am I illustrating? I'm saying that mindset, if you don't reset your mindset in this current situation, you are living in the archaic world. Like you're still living in the world before 2020.
Absolutely.
And like I put on my LinkedIn profile, I said, anyone that have not had a mindset reset is not preparing for the future.
At all.
You're not preparing for the future. So if you want to prepare for the future, you need to upgrade your mindset. Maybe the people you hang around with, they are still living in the 2019s. You need to mingle. So follow Boss Lady Chino on YouTube channel, follow Gladys Osagie on YouTube channel, so you can mingle with us virtually. And if you want our contact details, my contact details is on my YouTube channel. You can always reach out to me. So now the next question I want to ask you, my wonderful, beautiful boss lady, Chino, like I always say. Now, I know you talk a bit of extra income. Now, what's your take on residual income about the G's Plus opportunity, and how has it like blessed your life? Like, what are the benefits? Just so people who don't know what G's Plus is all about, and so people can know.
Okay. Yeah, like Just Plus companies is really, really a great one. So apparently this company is just simply in a nutshell, in literary form, it means it advocates you inspiring healthy living and also a wealthy living. So there are two in one package there. You have healthy living and wealthy living. And it's very easy because the company is not asking you to pay so much money. You only pay a token, to own a franchise. And as well as they give you all the support, you need to drive your business. As if you are self-employed, you're not being, you're not, it's quite different from a 9-to-5 job because you're the CEO of your company. And what this means is that you can drive your business, you can take your business anywhere, you can be on holiday doing your business, you can do your business from the comfort of your home, you can do your business in the airplane, you can do your business anywhere. So it's very mobile, it's very easy. And again, of course, it comes with its own challenges. Like I always say to people, there's nothing doing that is not challenging. If you have anything that you're doing that is not challenging, then you would expect that the benefits will not be, so much. So life itself is challenging and everything you do would be challenging. But again, for Juice Plus company, it's very easy because one, the startup capital is more or less nothing. And again, the potentials, are there. And, there are a great, huge prospect of your return on capital because all you're doing is just telling people, sharing the mission about healthy living, telling people how to live right. Of course, we know the importance, especially with the current situation globally, that the importance of health is highly imperative because a lot of people are sick. A lot of people, you're able to do business because you're in good health. So I suppose you've heard that wealth is, health is wealth. So the Juice Plus company has helped me in so much ways in that I've been able to, maximize my potentials, which I didn't even know I had. Like I used to be that person prior to now, stuck on my 9-to-5 job on the laptop from morning to night as an accountant, work with the books. Like I'm even still working. I had to take off my work to come for this show. So month end and all that, you have no life. You're stuck to your laptop 12 midnight. But again, I didn't know I could still be that overly busy and still have time to drive another business. So that's what the company is saying to you. They're not telling you leave your 9-to-5 job. They're not telling you leave your comfort zone, be at the comfort of your home, do your business, talk to people, share your experience. So it's all about experience. We're not selfish with what we do because we're out there telling people we have something that you could actually do from the comfort of your home that gives you that free will of, having a good life. And again, Juice Plus reinforces your mindset, like our boss lady had said, because what this does is you are aware yourself of a healthy living. So in other words, you try to not just only take the products, you also try to live a healthy lifestyle, like exercise, take lots of water, have enough sleep, all that, amounts to what the company is advocating. And again, you do this by just having a website. You don't have to go out of your house. You don't have to go catalog, door-to-door sales. No, all you do is, we're in 28 different countries. All you do is register with any, get prospects from any of the 28 countries. Your website is a one-stop shop. People can buy from Canada, from US, as the case may be, from Australia, Singapore, in all the 29 countries. And then you can also recruit. So we're helping people. We're leveraging the importance of a residual income to all people, everyone, men, women. There's no criteria, no set skills required. Just come the way you are, and you get sharpened, you get training, you get a lot of professional development, and you acquire your set skills. Like it's a learning curve for everyone. It's still a learning curve for me. It's a learning curve for everybody because you always find out that there's something new to take home at the end of the day. So I'm just, craving everyone's indulgence on the meeting, wherever you're watching us from our YouTube channels. Just give it a shot and see what comes out of it. Just give it a trial.
Wow, thank you so much. This is actually especially for the YouTubers. So we used to actually do it on Facebook, but it's a blessing if you're coming across this on your YouTube channel. This is a blessing.
Yeah,
So just believe
actually.
everything that we're sharing. Thank you so much for that answer. Now, for me, if I have to answer what residual income means, it's going to take like all my life to say it because when I started this, sorry, I think my light is okay. I think this is better. So yeah, I think this is better. For every one of us who have our offices in our living room, and then you have a visitor, sudden visitors, you have to make adjustments. So that's why it's like this. So now, if I have to say what residual income means to me, is a blessing in disguise for me. you know, as in I just did not really know that this opportunity would be something that would be my plan A. Like I used to be that kind of person that believe in just like working, like what can actually make you rich. Like I thought if you work and save, you can actually save maybe €1 million. Yes, I have a friend of mine that is still trying to save up to €1 million. And then every time I ask, how far with the savings, to be like, guys, I've used everything. She have used everything. I was like, it's not even up to €1 million yet. Gladys, stop mocking me. So as in, you can't actually save yourself to €1 million.
No.
But residual income can make you to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a residual income opportunity, your job stream, I don't think it can make you to become that, except maybe you are the CEO. Maybe.
Even if you were.
So for me, residual income is security. It means security. It means preparation against poverty. That is what residual income means to me. Residual income means protection, protecting your family. Because if you dwell on one stream of income, it's risky. It's risky. You're putting your family at risk. So if I didn't jump at this opportunity, let me tell you how I came into a conclusion about this. In 2020, something happened with my job. And if I didn't have this as my plan B, when I had my full-time job as a healthcare assistant, I would have risked my family life and take the job and keep doing the job, even take the job at my own detriment. Keep doing it. And so many people are working in a place right now, they know that this thing is not good for them, but they are still doing it. It's jeopardizing their health. So residual income, you can never overemphasize. You can never talk over it. It's too much of a topic. So if you don't know how to start, I'm introducing you to one right now. You can start one at close to no investment. I started my residual income opportunity with just €60, and today it has replaced my full-time income.
Wow.
It has fetched me an investment income, if I can say that, because there's a particular position you get into this company, you start earning an investment bonus. My next promotion in this company is definitely an investment bonus. It's definitely an investment bonus. So maybe you're out there and you want to start an investment company. I'm inviting you. Come in.
Yeah.
On a one-to-one basis. We're inviting you to come in and just share your interest, and we'll be able to get you started on this amazing opportunity. Yeah. But I want to tell you, it's not a quick scheme. So this will lead me to ask Miss Chino the next question that I have on my notebook here. Share any challenges that turned out to become a blessing.
Well, life is a challenge itself. There are quite a lot of uncertainties in life, and if we can all be alive and still hoping for the future, being optimistic and working, I don't see any reason why anybody would back out from a residual income or any kind of extra stream of income at all. Some people have 2, 3, 4 extra streams of income, and they leverage their finances from this extra stream of income. So of course, I have challenges at work. Besides business, I have challenges in the home. I have challenges everywhere, every facet of life. There are challenges, but you know what? Ability to overcome, ability to be consistent, ability to be resilient. I mean, these are the key points. Like whenever you're faced or confronted with a challenge, you're going to have to ask yourself, what would be my plan B if I backed out of, if I gave up. So in other words, I'm sure you've heard the saying that, winners never quit and quitters never win. So quitting is not even anywhere a plan. So for me, like going back to the question asked, for me, my job is a challenge. Everybody, like you go for an interview, you do a job, you're given 6 months to prove yourself on the job. You're not even sure. It's quite uncertain what the job is going to look like because you've been told about the job spec, but trust me, when you go, it might be a little bit different from what you were told. So you're not actually sure what the job, there's a lot of uncertainties. You're not, every day going to work is uncertain. You don't know what the day holds for you, but you're hoping God. That's why we say we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. Even when it looks bleak, even when it looks like it's all done and dusted, but your trust in God, your hope in God will elevate you, would inspire you, will motivate you. So for me, even joining the business was a challenge because, like I said, I'm a pastor's wife. I have a ministry. I have different things. I have my kids. I have my job. I have at least 1 or 2 other streams of income. And the question then was, how was I going to be able to juggle around all this? So, but you know what? I gave it a trial because if you don't try, you don't know. So many people relegate a business opportunity without even, just based on what people said, not on what they have seen. Seeing is believing. Why don't you give it a shot? Why don't you try? If you don't even know how to start, just even start. That's a starting point. Just get a bearing. So for me, starting the business was a challenge because I had my hands full. My plate was overly full. And the question then was, how was I going to take in another extra stream of income, including my job, which is overly demanding. Anybody that is an accountant can resonate with me what an accounting job is all about. Like I had said, I have to go back to work after this. So, but what keeps me, going is the fact that I always believe people are there. So why would mine be different? I don't know if anybody can relate with this. Like people are doing something in the marketplace, in the market square. Everybody is selling. Some are making it, some are not making it. The question is why? So it's your mindset, it's your strategy, it's your belief, it's your ability to be consistent. So if something is not working, and again, get it right, like my sister Gladys said, you're not going to expect a get rich quick scheme in anything in life you do. You're going to have to give it time. You're going to have to give it like few months to break even. When you go and start a shop, you don't expect to start getting sales. You have to give it a while to say, okay, 6 months, I should be able to break even. So I don't see why it's different for an extra stream of income. You start today and you want. If somebody told you start now with 1,000 and it multiplies in a month, you should be aware that it's a scam without being told. But if you want a legit business, you build it, it grows. So for me, when I started, it was quite challenging. Starting with 60 euros, I was like, I wasn't even expecting, I wasn't really anticipating that I'll be able to break even within 3 months. But guess what? I actually broke even. I got my return on capital plus extra income. I was able to impact other people's life. So many people say they don't need money. They're okay. They're comfortable. But you're going to have to think outside the box. You're going to have to think about who can I impact? Who can I help? In Africa, so many people are struggling. So many people are suffering. Families are there. People are indebted. People cannot even feed. They can't meet their 3 square meals. Even if for any reason, I tell people, if you don't need a business or an extra stream, just think about who can I bless? Even if it's for the soul, predominantly for helping somebody. God will be happy with you. The person cannot forget you. So for me, it was a challenge because I was so busy. And what I did was I said, okay, I prioritize my time. So it's all about time management. So if I was going to use 1 hour, 2 hours talking on the phone with friends, because guess what? If you're not doing anything, that you wouldn't account for the time. The time will fly away. Before you know it, your day is gone. So I had to put a structure in place that, okay, within this time to this time, I'll be able to do. And every day I try to tick the box to say, okay, I've done this, I've done that. Again, if you feel overwhelmed, there's no harm in taking a break, but don't take too much break. Rather than giving up or relinquishing your hope, what you do is give yourself a break and say, okay, I want to go on. Because if you're working, guess what? You have a holiday. But don't give so much break that when you come back, you're lost or you can't find your bearing. So for me, I prioritized, I structured, I tried to remain consistent. I obviously had a break. It was my birthday. I had a break, but I'm back. So it's good to have a break, but get back running. So for everyone watching us, please, giving up is not an option. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to answer number 6. So I was like, hey, don't answer number 6 question. Wow, thank you. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please give us a thumb up. Like just stop, give us a thumb up.
Yes.
Like, share, give a love. Like on the YouTube
Yes.
channel, share to your friends and family because you never know who you're
Yeah.
gonna be blessing.
That's
So
it.
thank you so much. I'm really enjoying this, and it's actually my first episode, and I've actually dedicated 30
Oopsie.
days in September to do this.
Oopsie.
God willing, God willing. God is always willing. That's one
Yes.
thing we always will say to ourselves.
Yes.
If we think we cannot do anything, we say God willing. God is always willing
It's
to move you to the
ourselves.
next level. So
Yes,
are you
sure.
ready? So
Sure.
now, if I was going to answer that question, share any challenges that turned out to be a blessing. That was the time I actually received €5 in this business. There was the time I received €5 payouts in this business. And I was like, So this company actually paid me €5. That was like a residual income. I didn't have to do anything. You see, residual income means like, you do the job once and you get paid over and over again, even though you're not still doing the job. That's what residual income means. So on this particular month, I didn't do anything. I was actually writing my exam. And I was like, I'm not expecting a dime from this company. And guess what? I got €5 in my account. And that turns out to be a blessing. And then I was like, so what if I do something every month? What if I put in my best every month? Then I can get more than €5. And then I wrote out my first salary check that this company can give to me every month. That turned out to become a blessing for me. So for me, when I see challenge, I get excited. You know why? Because for anybody that want to break free in this life, take challenges as part of hurdles, part of your testimony. Because if you don't have any challenge, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
If you don't have any challenge in life, you're just going to be static. Those who have challenges, like challenges in the business, challenges in moving forward, I see these challenges as like a ladder.
Yeah.
A ladder, yes, a stepping stone.
Yeah.
I see it as a place to where I'm going. So I get excited so much. Right now, there's so many challenges around the world. It's so easy for people to be discouraged. It's so easy for people to give up. It's so easy for people to complain. It's so easy. It's so easy. The signs are there. But what are you going to use this moment to do? Complain or act? Well, I'd rather choose to act. So I'm activity minded. What can I do? What can I do during this challenging time? And that's how I came up with this amazing 30-day roundtable talk show. So imagine one of my challenge, I received the lowest income that could have even made me get sad, but I turned that into becoming a blessing that actually helped me so far. So moving up to our next 5th question. How do you keep looking this so great? You look so great, looking like you're on your 35 and you just celebrated your 50. Anyway, happy 50th birthday. You're still celebrating 50 until next year when you're 51.
Yeah, so you know the game.
So tell us.
It.
So the way I put out the text there, how do you keep looking this great as you have just celebrated your 50th and you're still looking like you're 35? Tell us. Any head tip, like any tip for anyone, just tell us, like, recommend one for us, please.
Well, first of all, of course, I'll give I applaud Almighty God. I can't take the glory that belongs to God. I can't share it. So I thank him for good health. I thank him for the ability to look younger, way younger than my age. And I'm overly grateful and will continue to remain grateful. But secondly, I'm sure you've heard the adage, heaven helps those that help themselves. So it's not enough to
is that scriptural?
His mom, people turn to scripture.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, so you have to help yourself. So what I mean is, even if you have in your genetic as such that you don't look age quickly. Some people have that genes. Maybe their parents look young. My mom also looks very young for her age. But then guess what? If you're not taking care of yourself, it's not going to be obvious. So I love taking care of myself. And when I mean taking care of myself, it's not just wearing clothes. It's not the external only. So both internal and external also interplay. Because what happens is that most people think they're looking good. They buy the makeup, Mary Kay, and all fashion, use all the Chanel, all the Lancome, and the makeup. But their skin is not, it doesn't. You could say the makeup, but the makeup is like on a standalone from the person itself. The person doesn't really look that good in their makeup. So you first of all have to satisfy your internal body, and the only way you can achieve this is not by rubbing. It's not by rubbing cream. It's by taking supplements. And when I mean supplements, I mean raw plant-based supplement. There's a difference between taking an ordinary multivitamin from taking a plant-based, plant raw in its nature. So for me, if I reflected and showed you my pictures in the past years, even though I have the gene of looking younger, I wasn't looking this good. First of all, I was looking very dark. And one would ask, why are you lighter? Are you using cream? That's the power of fruit and veg. And then secondly, I was quite overweight. So again, I didn't look that good. So I looked at myself in the mirror. I wasn't happy about my look. I love looking good. My mom at 74, 75 is still very fashionable and loves looking good. And I can't look at my mom that age looking good. And I don't want, my mom will always say, make sure you don't become your husband's mother soon, the way you're looking. I hope you're not going to end up being your husband's mother. So that gets reinforced in my mindset. Each time I want to look, I go like, my husband looks younger and I don't want to look like his mother, like my mom always says to me. So what did I do? When I joined the company, I started using the products. The plant-based products are top-notch, guys. There's nothing seconded to it. I can't talk of any other one, but I'm talking of the one I'm using. And again, this product also detoxes you of every toxin. It helps you repair every damaged cells. I used to be that woman that suffered a lot from arthritis. With this plant-based, it's a no-no. And again, like I say, I applaud Almighty God. Everything I do, I applaud him. But again, I had to help myself. So the secret is taking care of your organs, by fueling your body with plants and vegetables in its raw form. So our products actually help you meet this criteria if you're wondering where to get them from. And again, also, of course, the external, you have to look good, wear nice clothes. It doesn't have to be like Louis Vuitton or Gucci or Chanel. Whatever you wear, just make sure it's nice, it suits you. So look at your body and know what suits you. Don't try to follow fashion, I tell people, but try to follow what actually suits you. So this is what I have been doing, and this was I'm trying to impart to my girls, to teach them how to look good. So because if you don't look good, looking good is business. It's good business. I can't come and tell you that I'm in a company and I'm making money and I come out and I don't look good. No. Thanks.
Wow, thank you so much. I know you have a sense of high taste, like, you have a sense of high taste. So thank you for sharing the benefits of actually supplementing your diet. It's really, really important. In this current situation that we're in, our diet is our most natural way of healing. Yeah, like natural way of healing. Your diet is actually your natural way of recovering, living that life that you want to live. So thank you for sharing these amazing benefits. So like I said, a quick word of advice for anyone trying to give up. We know we are I was listening to this news in Taliban, Afghanistan. So many people are really disheartened, Americans disheartened, then the current crisis, so many turmoil and wars in different places, Africa, Ireland, all over the world. There's no place that is actually free from distress. So as a woman of God, what advice, what way can you help someone that is actually bleeding in their heart right now?
Well, the first thing I'll tell somebody that wants to give up, like I will always back it up biblically, is that God said we should trust in him. So he has created you. He knows the beginning from the end. He knows your future. So if you can rely your own, so our own is just to do the trust, and his own is to orchestrate your path. So whatever facet of life you find yourself in and you're struggling, all you do is just hold on to the word of God, and this is all, you can only find this in the Bible. So hold on to the word of God. What does the word of God say about this condition? There's no condition that is permanent. Whatever is happening in the world now, it's phasing out. Last year, it was worse than it is. So that means there's improvement. So giving up, like I had said before, is not an option. It's not even anywhere near an option, because what are you going to give up to do? You know, life is a challenge. Like what you're giving up to go into, how are you sure you're going to still be able to, you know, remain there? You could also jump and say, okay, this is not working, let me go there. If you're not consistent, if you don't have that drive of keep pushing, no matter the roadblocks, there will be roadblocks, guys, in everything you do. But the question then is, how are you able to overcome the roadblocks? Consistency. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep trying, you know, to see what would the future have for me. If you don't try, trust me, somebody else is a market square. Life is a market square. Everybody's doing different things, but some, like I had said, are thriving more than others. Why are they? Because they have a vision, they run with their vision, they assess where are they, go back to the drawing board, check where were you last year, is there anything you have gained? Okay, those things you have gained, why don't you elaborate more on them? Why don't you expand your, you know, spread your tentacles rather than remain moribund, rather than remain stagnant in one position? Why don't you say, okay, last year I used to do this, can I do it better? Can I re-strategize? So giving up, guys, is not even an option in anything you do. Rather than give up, like I had said, you can decide to say, okay, let me take a break, let me study this, let me, you know, go and rejuvenate, let me re-equip myself, let me look for new ways of doing things, let me go, and even self-development is key. It's highly imperative, guys, that whatever you're doing, you need to develop yourself. Life is a continuous learning. It's a learning curve. Whatever business you find yourself, there are new methods of doing it. There are robots out there now doing jobs. There are many things on the internet that people that are, you know, technology keeps, you know, advancing more and more. So in a global world where there are improvements, where there are, you can't just remain without improving yourself. So you have to improve yourself, self-develop, read books, read, you know, go for trainings, go watch, you know, other motivational speakers, like learn. You cannot learn on your own alone. You need to tap knowledge from different sources and make it, you know, consolidated, and it will help you. So rather than give up, just re-strategize, because nothing is easy. No business is easy. Every business has its up and down, like we've seen what's happening in the world today. And then with God, all things are possible. There's nothing impossible. It's only you. Guess what? You are the stopper of your destiny. If you're not doing well, nobody's going to push you into it. The word has been given for you that you should prosper and be in good health. But guess what? If you're very adamant and you don't want to do anything, that word is not going to avail in your life. You can only prosper when you started moving, when you started doing, like you're moving train and you start moving. You cannot tell me that you're going to travel to England if you have not packed your suitcase, you have not boarded your flight, you have not taken that process that will lead you, and it's just all going to be procrastination. You're all just going to be procrastinating. I'll do it. But you have to make a step, and you have to make that bold step, and then leave the rest to God, but then play your own part. Don't just give it. Excuses are stoppers. They are roadblocks. They are demonic, in fact. If you want me to say, excuse can keep you in one place for years. So while you're giving those excuses, somebody else is climbing the ladder. And when you look back retrospectively, you'll be amazed that somebody you started the race with has gone ahead of you because of excuses. So please, guys, excuses are not acceptable. Zero tolerance.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Chino. You said it all. Thank you so much. I just want to quickly just say this to someone here. Like, if you really want to do something, you always find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. So do you want to give up actually?
No.
Like, do you really want to give up? The only people that have actually maybe given up in life is those that are either they're under they're on the ground, like they are gone, they are no longer here. So the living, you don't have to give up.
No.
And we have another adage that say, if you want to give up, make sure you're already up there.
Even when you're up there, you shouldn't
Like,
give up.
no, like if you like maybe give up, like make sure you're already up there. You're already up there helping somebody not to give up. So
Okay.
thank you so much, Boss Lady Chino, for coming here to, start this 30-day roundtable. I'm so excited. It's our first, it's always gonna get better. So Thank you to all our YouTube viewers, our
Yeah.
YouTube subscribers, and
Yes, subscribe, hit the
commenters.
subscribe button, guys. Just hit it. Let's hear it.
So tomorrow I have a mystery guest, and hopefully we're going to do it the same time, 8 o'clock UK time. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.